Apple workers storm barriers and fight guards for keeping them locked at work.
What's going on? What's happening?
Can we get a
Apple?
CNN Plus intro here, just so people are reminded that this is hard hitting world news? We got to get to the bottom of these things, man. Will, I had no idea you were bringing this type of episode here today.
The Apple employees keep making a lot of headlines. Now, I know there's a lot of different, countries that Apple's in, almost probably all of them. But it seems to be like there's a lot of animosity between Apple employees and Apple.
Well, what's going on right now in China is COVID. The people it's getting a little fed up with the COVID. The lockdowns. You know how many years into this we are? And they got fresh lockdowns, relatively fresh lockdowns. And rather than shut down the factories, they try to just keep people locked in the factories. So you just leave here. You can't leave. As long as we don't have COVID in here and nobody leaves, guess what? We got no COVID.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's the escape right here.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I mean, nobody wants to be locked in anything.
No.
Except for Vin. He doesn't mind. We talked about this earlier. He said he's built for quarantine. What about you? Are you built for quarantine? How long could you go?
I mean, I can meet in the middle when it comes to. I'm not talking about like being forced to stay in my house. Like I can't leave. I'm talking about like, if you want to work from home and then go into the office type of deal.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking the door is sealed.
Yeah.
And the authorities know if you break the seal. How long you going?
I got to skip the dishes still, though, right?
No.
Or DoorDash?
No. You get whatever they bring you.
Well, then I'm not really interested. No. Why would I be?
I'm not asking you if you're interested. I'm saying how long can you go? Vin says he's going.
Well, I'm saying
for the long haul, he doesn't mind.
Depends how comfy the situation is. If I can order whatever I want and I'm living life in my house and maybe playing some video games or something, it could be a good time for a bit. Maybe a couple weeks.
2 weeks.
Maybe a month.
A month.
After that, I'm done though.
1 month max.
I'm just saying, if I had to, if like it was an apocalypse, I could get through it.
Right. What about prison?
Again, there's nothing that I look forward to in prison.
No.
Yeah, like at least I could look forward to some food or
solitary. How long you got in there before you completely lost it?
That's why I'm not going to jail ever.
Before you're completely bonkers, how long can you do in solitary?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody can answer that question before you've done it.
No, we're talking solitary confinement.
Yeah, TV.
Okay,
No,
I'll give it to him.
Well, all of a sudden you're getting a TV?
I'll give it to him.
How big is it?
17 inches.
TD, all subscriptions.
Yes.
He's pushing the limits here.
No, I'm going to see what he says. He's going to say some crazy number. After I agree to this TV, he's going to say 5 to 10 years or something. Watch.
Yeah, well, I'd be in the year range.
No way.
Doesn't your food matter at all? You would eat whatever it was getting slung down?
Like slop?
Into the hole that you're living in with your TV? Yeah, exactly.
No, food would have to be bumped up a little.
Okay, here's what I'm offering.
But
full menu DoorDash, whatever you want, whenever you want, and TV, but you were in a hole by yourself.
Toilet? Like
solitary.
Normal toilet.
Normal toilet.
Private,
6x6 or something.
Normal toilet.
No visitation?
No visitation.
The visitations are...
No window. Do you get a window? Can you see outside?
No window.
Phone.
Nope.
If I have to talk to...
No.
Me?
Well, it's not only a me
phone.
issue. It becomes other
phone.
people in my life then.
Why would they need to
It's
talk
not
to
my
you? You're
problem.
stuck in-
It's everyone
No
else's
phone.
problem.
No phone.
All right. How long?
Letters? Yeah, letters.
No, you're not writing letters.
I think you get letters.
I gave you a TV and unlimited DoorDash. I'm not giving you letters.
I could do it for like 2 months.
Internet?
No. Just whatever's on
Okay,
TV.
if everything else outside is sorted out and figured out for the year.
Free tattoos, though.
Jailhouse.
I'd be pretty good for a pretty long time.
You have to take showers with the general population. Once a day.
Are you more than a year? Is that what you're saying? You could do that for more than a year.
Yeah, probably.
That's too much.
I've always kept an eye on. You'll see the competitions pop up. They'll be like, watch movies for 3 days at a shopping mall or something, and I'm like, this is.
You're on another level if you can do that. I don't think you know how tough
what?
that would be.
The
You
shower.
only watch
thing,
TV for so long.
Anyway,
How many
I
episodes and Netflix series can you? How many hours?
I did a full season of something Saturday night.
Are you bragging?
What?
Yeah. So
8 episodes.
Well, what about you guys, Lou? Well,
No, I don't have any.
0 days.
Yeah, I'm not
0
doing.
days.
I'm not doing any of
Well,
this stuff.
0 days.
I'll take a week.
I take a month.
I'll take a week.
And
Yeah, but
Vin's
where do you
over a
guys draw
year.
the line?
I'm on the other side. You could take away all those other things and just give me space and movement. Like I would rather have
Solitary confinement
freedom to move without
anything.
anything.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying I want solitary confinement without anything. He's saying I can easily with a TV be like all set. I'm saying the opposite. Take away the TV, all the gadgets, whatever, and I can do a month.
Okay. All right.
You want to know what my
But
problem
you're changing
is?
the rules.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm doing 0 days the way he's presenting.
Oh,
I'm
zero,
saying I'm
okay.
saying I'm these people.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm get me out the factory. Like I'm not.
But 2 episodes a night seems not like an. No, I mean maybe if I just.
You wouldn't even know what night is. It's 24 hours in darkness, though.
No, but I'm saying okay, like if I. Like if most people like if you draw the line at 2 to 3 episodes a night of whatever you're watching,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that's reasonable.
Yeah, but those people are like have jobs and are working and have life. I'm saying the
just
solitary
saying like
confinement.
well, no, I'm just getting back to normal life.
Normal
now.
life.
Yeah.
That's where we all want to be. Just living a
Well,
normal life.
Well, anyway, obviously there's a difference of opinion in this scenario and many scenarios in China right now over how willing people should be to be locked down. Now, in their cases, they're not quite in the solitary confinement that we presented, but there's other restrictions and things. COVID has been one of these major components in trying to have these unusual behaviors. This is the Quanta factory in Songjiang district in Shanghai. They make MacBook Pros here. This is on metro.co.uk. This is apparently footage from Thursday showing helpless guards clad in protective white gowns trying in vain to catch workers jumping over barriers. The factory had been operating under strict government-mandated isolation rules. Bloomberg reported that a closed-loop system meant staff were required to sleep at nearby accommodation instead of going home. Some had been trying to return to their dormitories to rest when they were denied exit from the factory, and chaos soon followed. All right, well, let's just go with this specific one right here. Just leaving the factory after a long day of work, just wanting to go home and being denied that opportunity.
Yeah, that wouldn't sit well. I mean, I don't know, man. Living in China, I think it's going to be a different situation because there's a lot more rules and government control. But personally, no, I couldn't do that for more than a few days. I'd go crazy because they're not only working; they're working like long shifts. Like I'm assuming that these are like 12-hour shifts or maybe even longer because that's what I've heard, that when you're working in a factory in China, you're working long-hour shifts, right?
Well, I think they can people can put up with that to an extent, so long as they have
You can
the
go
freedom
home.
to leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this idea that people would be okay, it's only a matter of time, right? This is not going to work. I don't know that this is going to work for any person over an extended period of time ever, anywhere, unless you're willing to enforce it with violence. If you're going to enforce it with muscle. But otherwise, people eventually they're gonna bounce. They're not gonna put up with it, and it's not gonna be worth it. I mean, you lose the job, so be it, just to get out.
Yeah, you might have like a family you got to get back to, relatives you got to take care of. There's a lot of situations that are gonna make it dire for people, and that's why they're jumping over the the barriers, right? Or just to be free and go do what you want to do after your hard day of work.
Well, I think you also wonder when's it going to end. You're probably curious about timelines.
Yeah.
It's a lot of unknowns. People, it's hard to do well when there's so many unknowns. When is this over? Our own personal autonomy or some degree of it is critical to our mental well-being.
I just have a tough time understanding the person that's enforcing that, how that person, and I know there's a lot of bad people in this world out there, but how that person can think that that's okay. Whoever's enforcing it.
Security guard?
Well, no, not the security guard. The guy telling the security guards to do it, the owner, whatever, whoever.
Oh, that's coming all the way down from the top.
Yeah.
If you guys want to remain open at all and keep making goods, then because of our strict no COVID policy or lockdown, the only way you can do it is if people don't come and go from the facility.
Mm-hmm.
And so the facility owner, in this case, well, I guess it's a factory that works on behalf of Apple.
Mm-hmm.
They're, I don't know if this story gets back to Apple specifically, that's why there are all these intermediaries, right?
It's like they contract to work
Foxconn
out.
and so forth.
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild though. It seems totally insane that that's actually happening.
Instagram is going to begin testing. By the way, I don't know. We just have a video clip.
True.
So let's just put that out there.
Yeah,
we have a video
it doesn't look
clip.
good though.
We have a video clip on metro.co.uk. So that's what we're going on. So keep in mind, we're just reacting the same way you are if you're looking at that video clip.